working with a formula that is used to find the percent of change. So the percent of change formula takes the two prices of an item, a final price and a initial price, and it subtracts them. And it's going to divide it by the initial price. You're going to get a decimal, you're going to multiply by 100, and you're going to get a percent. And so we're going to do this with some prices from 1950 and compare it to prices from 2020. So the first one that we're going to look at is a house. So to find the percent of change, we're going to take 320,000 minus 7,354. So this is the price of a house 2020, and this is the price of a house in 1950. We're going to do the subtraction, and then we're going to divide by 7,354. So when we do that, we are going to get 4,2.5137. Now we're going to take that number and multiply times 100, and we're going to get 4,000 251% increase. So the price of a house in 1950 increased by 4,251%. And it's an I increase because the price increased. All right, let's do income. So we're looking for the percent of change of income. So just looking at the income, we know this is an increase because we went from 3,300 to 92,800. This is an average income for 2020, average income for 1950. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take 92,800 minus 3,300, and then we're going to divide by 3,300. When we divide, we're going to get 27.12, and then we're going to multiply this times 100 to change it to a percent. So that's going to be 2,712% increase. So again, we have an increase. In income. All right, another formula that we're going to be working with is called the average rate of change. The average rate of change formula. So the average rate of change formula says AX is equal to a function when I put B in it, minus the same function when I put A in it, and then I'm going to divide by B minus A. So the first one that we're going to work with is this function. So we have function f of x is x squared plus 2. A is going to be 1, and B is going to be 3. So we're going to take the 3, put it in where the x is, and put it where it is in the function. So we're going to get 9 plus 2, and we're going to get 11. So that's what the function equals when I put 3 in. Now I'm going to find the function with the a value. So my a value is 1. So you'll notice that I put the 1 in where the x is, and I put the 1 in the x is in the equation. So I'm going to get 1 squared is 1 plus 2, and 1 plus 2 is 3. So the function when x is 1, the value is 3. So now what we're going to do is take those values and plug them into our equation. So a of x, the value for b was 11. The value for a is 3. The value that we put in for b was 3. And the value that we put in for a was 1. So now we have our 4 numbers, and now we're going to simply simplify. So the average rate of change is 8 divided by 2. So the average rate of change is 4. And now you know how to do percent of change and average rate of change.